From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Giants. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And this a very, very short kick. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Ready. Striker, 3-3. Smith, red.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Giants are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they fell in the opener. Got back on the beam with a win in Week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Throwing, Jones. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. To throw again on second down. Jones. gets into double coverage and intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And now here's a carry heading left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Falcons are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. A quick throw into the hands of Hardy. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Jones. It's hauled in by Hardy. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. On 1st down, Jones eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kayvon Thibodeaux. He beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
To try again after the sack. Jones. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Strike. Black block. Blue check.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So 4. Now 3rd down.
Here we go.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
And cycle.
On 3rd, here's an option play right. He'll pitch it. It's a room to maneuver. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So close. Couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the 1. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. I wanted to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. now set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That pass is caught by Hardy. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now Jones on 3rd down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 on a Giants touchdown. Out for the PAT, here's Johnson. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. He finds his man, complete. It's Hardy. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down. It's a fumble, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay
smiling face with tear.
on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Watch out now, 50 Fury.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way
For
up
no
in the
reason
air.
fumble.
And that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And that was his first carry.
The coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And the slot man goes in motion left. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Jones now to throw on 3rd down. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And got his man, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track. And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And some room to work. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards.
Ultra.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's a give up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Giants! An And Johnson's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
While the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Jones. And this one incomplete.
Maybe that movement.
Another throw that really could have been, maybe should
With
have.
asterisk.
That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
How you cut it out wide then back and I guess bull don't be secure, but it looked like he stripped it there.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hardy. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Giants are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared.
Man, they hooing me, I can't do this.
And they're taking it away at almost every turn.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
Five to in first half, come on, stop cheating.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly...
You throwing into double coverage, what you think gonna happen?
Down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
It wasn't no double coverage.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons.
My WR ain't even respond.
Back underway on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds. Up and
Not that last one jet sailed it.
about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
I need a jamboree after this, man. I gotta fix this.
But they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Jones. He finds his man Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did it in a big way there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
So that wasn't no fumble and done.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Hey, Green.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Takes it to about the 37.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Right, 97. Hey, cross field. Hey, full fury. 6, center.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Green.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. He goes once again right back to Hardy. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Jones. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. that his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Room here to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Jones on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Hardy. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. Oh, what a move. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch it. Jones throwing on first down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Throwing again on second down. Jones. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Now a handoff as they run left side. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's Jamie Gillendow. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. It's fielded at the 45. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He'll get it inside the 20 and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hardy. Touchdown, Falcons! Deontay Hardy, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
To the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Well, there was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
This offense so far on 3rd down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. He's going to keep this again. Trotting. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 14-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14.
Smiling face with tear. My WR ain't even respond. Not that last one jit sailed it. I need a jamboree after this, man. I gotta fix this. So that wasn't no fumble and done.
You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands, and guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Ready?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
52 blaster.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This from 44 yards away. And this is going to be no good. He missed it off to the left, and the lead will hold at 10. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Giants will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
On the ball. On the ball.
The Giants take over first down again at their own 45-yard line.
Game in hand, the offense takes the knee.